Today we're going to be talking about lesson 6.6, part A on discounts and markups. A discount is a decrease in the original price of an item, so it's going to make the price go down. A markup we use to make a profit. Stores charge more than what they pay. The increase from what the store pays to the selling price is called a markup. So the store pays a price, then sells the item for more money. The amount of money that they charge in addition is the markup. So here let's take a look. So the original price of a skateboard is $50. The sale price includes a 20% discount. What is the sale price? So here we have this original price is 50. So we're going to use that A equals P times W, that percent equation. So this is our whole. This is our original price. We're going to take our percent and change it to that decimal form to find the part, which is the discount. So 0.20 times 50 is 1,000. We can move the decimal in 2 places, which will give us $10. So this has a $10 discount. But it's asking us, what is the sale price? So if this is the discount, we can take the original minus the discount. We have to subtract because the price is going down. Will give us the sale price. So here we can say that 50 minus 10 will give us a sale price of $40. Now, there's another method that we can use. We can say that we know if we have a discount of 20%, how many percent are we going to pay for? So we know that a whole amount in a percent is 100. Take away the 20%, we are paying for 80%. So 80% is what we pay. We can plug this as our percent into our equation. So the part, what we're going to pay, is equal to 0.80 times our original price of $50. 80 times 50 is 4,000. Move our decimal in 2 spots. So our price is $40. Now you can see here, using either method, we get the same answer. Choose what method works best for you. Now let's take a look at number 2. It says the discount on a DVD is 50%. It is on sale for $10. What is the original price of the DVD? Now with number 2, it doesn't matter which way we calculate it, it's going to be the same, because we know that if we have a 50% discount, we also pay 50%. So that's half of that 100. So for number 2, we can say the sale price is 10. That's our part, is equal to 50% of what amount? Again, to get W by itself, these two items are being multiplied. To get it by itself, we do the opposite, which is to divide. Here, we'll see that 10 divided by 0.5 or 0.50 is $20. So the whole price, or the original price of the DVD, was $20. So we could read this, and that says 10 is 50% of 20, and that would be correct. Let's take a look at number 3. A store pays $75 for an aquarium. The markup is 20%. What is the selling price? So again, we could do this in 2 similar methods as number 1. So the first method is to use the percent we're given. So we have the amount of the markup is equal to the percent of markup as a decimal times the whole, or the original amount. So 20% times 75 is $15. So this is the markup. So if this is the markup, $15, we have to add that to our original because it's going up, so we're adding. So 75 plus 15 would equal $90 to buy the aquarium. Now the second method will look similar to number 1, but instead of subtracting 20%, we're going to add 20%. So we know that the original, the whole start is 100, plus the 20% markup is going to account for 120%. We can now use this in our equation. So 120% as a decimal is 1.20 times the cost of 75. As we multiply this, 1.20 times 75 is $90. So our selling price is $90. You can see that either method that we used, the answer is still the same. Now let's take a look at number 4. The same pair of sneakers is on sale at 3 separate stores. Which one is the best buy? Explain. So which one is going to be the lower total cost? So store A has a regular price of $45 with 40% off. Store B has a regular price of $49 with 50% off. And store C has a regular price of $39 with a sale of up to 70% off. So let's go ahead and try these 3 examples. So with letter A, we know that we're taking 40% off. We need to find out how much it's going to cost. So 100 minus 40 is going to be paying 60%. So the amount we're going to pay is going to be 60% of the cost. $45. So 0.60 times 45. When we multiply those, we get $27. So the price at this store is going to be $27. Now let's take a look at part B. So the regular price is $49 with the 50% discount. We know that 100 minus 50 is still 50. So A is equal to 0.50 times 49. Go ahead and try to finish this one right now on your own. When you multiplied 0.5 times 49, you ended up with these shoes from store B costing $24.50. Let's now take a look at these shoes from store C. I want you to try setting up the equation on your own. So as you can see here, I calculated part C with the discount of 70%. So if there's a 70% discount, we're going to pay for 30%. 0.30 times 39 will give us $11.70. So now we can compare these to find out which is the better buy. So the better buy is going to be the cheapest one. So when we're comparing these 3 costs, we can see that $11.70 is the better buy. So we could say, store C is the better buy. However, this says up to 70% off. So that doesn't mean we're always going to get that 70%. It means we could get 5%, 15, 20, 40, or it might be 70. So let's take a look at how we can verify what percent we would need. So we know that our dollar amount to keep this one to be the better buy has to be $24.50 or less. So we can set up an equation that says our part, $24.50, is equal to what percent of our whole amount. And we can solve this by dividing by 39 on both sides. When we do that, we're going to get a decimal answer. So 2450 divided by 39 will give us approximately 0.6282. So we can now change this to a percent and say that this is approximately 62.8%. So what this is telling us is that at 62.8% of a discount, we are going to, at paying 62.8% of the amount, we are going to be getting the same or lesser price. But what that also tells us is that we have to subtract this from 100. So 100 minus 62.8% is going to be 37.2%. So this is the magic percent here for part C. So for part C, at anything at 37.2% or more, store C is going to be the better buy.